dream big. All of your heart's desires are with God. Stay in his heart and follow his lead, and all of your blessings will pour. No fear, no limits. Your purpose is to spread healing through the Soulo Project and God. I love you, beautiful. Never stop thanking God for all of your wonderful gifts he has given. 1 Corinthians chapter 1, verse 4. I wrote this to me in California, and it arrived today.
With so many insecurities, shadow deals with so many masks. I never missed a morning of affirmations. Affirmations that just made you feel like you was on top. And I say all the time, like, if you speak it into existence, if you write it down, what? Make that thing plain. It will come all to life. I started Soulo. I wrote Soulo down on February 29th of 2020. I spoke it into existence. I wrote it down, and I did not fold on it. Like, I really went for it. Stand in my shadow so much because it's like, if I never was able to own all of that, I would have never even been able to speak so much life into myself. And that is where like the God comes in, because it's like he lets you know that everything is okay and everything is working. Having my voice was taken away when I was a kid. Like, I was like, you couldn't say nothing that was happening in your house. If you tried to talk back, you was gonna get a backhand. It was like every time that you tried to have a voice, like you couldn't have it. So when I went into the different phases in my life, I carried not having a voice. When I went to work, self-sabotage, self-doubt, that insecurity, all of that has gone, because it's like, we are all beautiful. Dealing with like men and having different relationships, it was like the confidence that I lacked from all of what I've ever gone through. And like, for real, I never even understood how that my daddy issues had played into my confidence when it came to my dating. And now to understand that, it's like, because I wasn't owning my daddy issues, I was allowing myself to either like go through something for too long, be with somebody for too long, accept things I wasn't supposed to accept. It was like I was allowing myself to do all of the things that showed that I didn't have no confidence. And I can't love anybody until you first love yourself. And honestly, like, you don't even know what love is until you've experienced what God's love is for you. So it's like, ooh, you got that. Did that one touch the soul? Okay. Also, like, setting boundaries, it's feeding myself, it's educating myself, it's putting myself in every setting that is going to nurture and support my own soul before I try to dish it on out to everybody else. When you start realizing what the Holy Spirit is, and like that intimate relationship that you have with God and how you show up, it's like who you are through like gaining all of your confidence and everything. That's all done through love, through God's love for you, like the love that he has for you to actually endure your journey, to actually go through your experience. Soulo is a journey. Soulo is a experience. And everybody wanted so quick. But I never want to get steps ahead of myself, and then I don't do it the right way. I don't do it for the people. I don't do it for the community. And Soulo is a community. You got to learn lessons from your ride, and you're going to get to your final destination when you're supposed to get there. Not when nobody else tells you to get there, not because you're trying to rush to get there, but because it's when God's timing is getting you there. So as we go through like the Soulo experience, and as I continue to move in Soulo, it's just like my aspiration is for everybody to just enjoy the ride and just cruise.
Let's cruise on from here.
Because God gonna put it in place for you. And he gonna send the right people along the way to make sure that everything that's written in his will for your life is gonna happen the way that he wants it to happen. So I just cruise through it. I cruise through everything.
Oh shoot, we live!
Protect your Lord. Protect your life right now.
Solo
Protect your Lord.
is the unaccompanied
Protect your life right now.
journey
Protect your
of
Lord.
self-love
Check it
and
out.
authenticity, with a purpose of bringing you closer and closer to your personal bounty of God, okay? In both self and love. God is love. Solo is happiness.